Welcome to The Explainer. Right now, we're diving straight into something that's literally sitting right in front of you on your dining table. We're going to uncover the hidden diet traps perfectly disguised within our everyday traditional home-cooked meals.
Okay, let's dive into this. You know that feeling, right? You're doing absolutely everything right. You're skipping the burgers, saying no to pizza, and eating exactly what you grew up eating. But that number on the scale? Yeah, it totally refuses to budge. It's incredibly frustrating.
Well, here's the hard truth. We really gotta face today. The whole myth of Garga Khana. Don't get me wrong, traditional Indian home-cooked food is absolutely packed with nutrients. But actually, it's also a massive carb and fat-heavy minefield. It's this accidental trap that's just quietly stalling your fat loss, right there on your plate.
Trap number 1, the grain overload and the protein gap.
And this brilliantly illustrates the core issue. We treat roti and rice like they're the main event, while protein is, well, just a total afterthought. And hey, if you're a vegetarian relying purely on dal for your protein, I really hate to break it to you, but dal is mostly just carbs. You really have to compare that heavy carb load to the lean proteins your metabolism actually needs to fire up, things like eggs, chicken, soy, and paneer.
So, how do we actually fix this without giving up the food we love? It's simple. Just think of your plate in quarters. You want to fill a massive 50% of it with fiber. We're talking salads and veggies here. Then 25% is your protein, leaving just 25% for those grains. Now you might be wondering, wait, where are the fats in this setup? Well, in Indian cooking, fat is kind of the invisible guest. It's already cooked into the food, so it really doesn't need its own real estate on your plate.
To actually hit that 25% protein target, we just need to get a little creative to bridge the gap without dumping a mountain of carbs on top. Vegetarians, you can easily swap in high-protein milk, soy chunks, paneer, or even mix some high-protein atto with sattu. A clean whey shake is a real game-changer too. And for the non-vegetarians, you've got so many options. Lean meats like chicken, fish, and of course eggs are absolutely your best friends for keeping that metabolism running hot.
Moving right along to trap number 2, the healthy snack and the invisible oil.
We all love to swap out obviously unhealthy stuff, like bhujia, for so-called healthy alternatives. You know, roasted makhana, digestive biscuits, dry fruits. But here is the massive catch. Makhana and those biscuits, they have a nearly identical caloric density to straight-up grains. And dry fruits like almonds and peanuts are super high in fat. Before you even realize it, you can mindlessly crunch your way through 500 calories of healthy nuts and not even feel full. It's crazy.
Let's beat this snacking culture, mostly by focusing on volume and hydration. Step 1, bump up the fiber at lunch. Seriously, eat a big bowl of salad first, and I promise you won't even crave that 4 p.m. biscuit. Step 2, if you're feeling snacky, grab a zero-calorie fix. Black coffee or green tea works wonders. And step 3, the absolute golden rule, drink half a liter of water 20 minutes before eating. Half the time, that afternoon hunger is literally just dehydration in disguise.
Section 3, rebuilding your plate. It's time for an action plan. All right, here is your 3-step action plan to take home today. First up, the 1-spoon rule. We've got to stop pouring oil directly from the bottle into the pan. Start measuring it. 1 tablespoon is your absolute limit for the entire dish. Second, pick your fruits strategically. When that heavy afternoon hunger hits, grab a whole apple or a bowl of papaya. The water and fiber will genuinely fill you up. And third, always preload with water to keep that fake hunger totally at bay. So the crucial point is this. Trade the mountain of rice for a mountain of fiber and add a solid hit of protein. Look, fat loss is never about starving yourself. No way. It is entirely about making these smart, strategic swaps so your body gets exactly what it needs to actually thrive. Now, it's time to take an honest look at your own kitchen. Are you feeding your metabolism or are you accidentally trapping it? Which of these hidden traps is going to be the first one you conquer tomorrow morning? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks so much for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you in the next one.